Hi, welcome to Elementary Music with Donna. I am Donna Rhodenizer. I've written a song called Hanukkah, Hanukkah, and I want to talk to you about that today. This song was part of a group of songs that were written to address different cultures and different traditions for diverse school populations. I realize that the celebrations do not all happen at the same time of year, but they are all celebrations within different cultures. And that was the focus of the concert program we were putting together. And so Hanukkah, Hanukkah is the resulting piece of music. I'm going to sing it for you, and then we'll come back and talk about the song. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, celebrate with me. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, spin the dreidel, take your turn and give it a try. Children, children, spin the dreidel, see excitement in their eyes. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, celebrate with me. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, spin the dreidel, nun or gimel, hey or shin. Children, children, spin the dreidel, watch it turning, who will win? Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, celebrate with me. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, celebrate with me. Hey! I suggest using this song with students in grades 1 to grade 3, ages 6 to age 9, in that range. It's written in a minor tonality, so even if your students have not been exposed to that by labeling the minor keys, even up to grade 3, which they probably haven't, it's simple enough. I think they will be able to access that and sing along. The changes of tempo and the accelerando at the end will also be better with those students in those grade 1 to grade 3 older grades, as opposed to kindergarten students. When you're doing this song, it has a great chance to add some maybe body percussion, so you can add claps on beats 2 and 4 and sing Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah, which is fun to do. And in the B sections, just do contrasting movement, action, sound if you want, or I would just do dreidel, dreidel, spin the dreidel. So there's something that's no sound at all, so it's still movement, but it's a contrast to the A sections. You can also do that with tambourine, so you can add the tambourine on those offbeats. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah for Hanukkah. And in the B sections, you can shake the tambourine for a different sound, either on dreidel, dreidel, spin the dreidel, or on the word spin. Dreidel, dreidel, spin the dreidel. Up to you. Make some musical decisions with your students. Talk about the fact that you don't want to add something in and just have it all the time, all the time, all the time, because that becomes monotonous for your audience. You want to have some contrasts, different sounds and different things that the audience will see. When you are doing this song, you can use it as a gateway, a stepping stone into the context of Hanukkah. Use it to connect with the students who do celebrate Hanukkah, invite them to share what their traditions are and what they do as part of Hanukkah celebrations. If you don't have anybody that celebrates Hanukkah, it's a great time to introduce them to a tradition in a culture that may expand their cultural understanding of others around them. And I also invite you to do some research. I went online and did some research. I also went in a forum and discussed some things with some people who actually do celebrate Hanukkah, and I had the delightful pleasure to meet online Nomi from Israel, and I do thank her here publicly in this video for taking time. She sent me some audio clips of how to pronounce the 4 symbols that are found on the dreidel: nun, gimel, hey, and shin. She also told me that in Israel, those 4 symbols are different than they are outside of Israel, because the symbols represent a sentence, which is a great miracle happened there, which is what we say outside of Israel. And inside Israel, they say a great miracle happened here. And so that last word has a different symbol. So the dreidels in Israel are different than the dreidels
in other countries, which is something I did not know. There are also many, many ways to spell Hanukkah, I discovered. And that's because Hanukkah is spelled with Hebrew alphabet characters. And so Hanukkah is a phonetical representation of that word. And so different people decided to spell different ways. Anyway, good luck with that. I've settled on Hanukkah spelled this way, and I try to do it consistently, and every now and then I find I've written it incorrectly in spite of my efforts. When you are discussing Hanukkah, look up and discuss the menorah, which is the candelabra that's used over the 8 days of Hanukkah. A candle is lit each day of the 8 days of Hanukkah, and there is a center candle that's used to light those candles. When you're using a menorah in your home, the one that's used in a temple has a different number of candles. Look that up. That was an interesting fact. When the children are playing dreidel, they're using chocolate-covered coins, and those 4 symbols that I said have different meanings, so I'll put them right here. So Nun, Gimel, He, and Shin. And when the dreidel lands on each of those things, what you see there next to the word that the symbol is representing, that's what you have to do. So you've got these coins, and if it says Nun, you don't have to do anything. That's a safe position to be in. If you get on Gimel, you get everything that's been put into the pot to that point, and so on. I played dreidel with my students. A member of my staff had a class set, and she let me use them in the music room, and we had great fun, and it was a fantastic way to bring that context into some reality, some tactile playing of the game, so they know what they're talking about when they're talking about spinning the dreidel and those symbols that they would see on that dreidel top, spinning top. There are specific foods that are associated with Hanukkah. Look those up as well and talk about those. And as with many, many traditions in many, many cultures, Hanukkah is also a time to get together with family and to share a meal and to share gifts. And in that way, we are all very similar, despite our different festivities and things that we celebrate. Family and sharing and being together is an important part of the cultural traditions that we have. So there's something that's the same, even as we are different. You will find Hanukkah at donnaandandy.com. There's a vocal score, piano score, printed lyrics, 2 accompaniment tracks, one with the melody guide played and one with just the piano. A few teaching tips. I've talked about some scarf and tambourine things that you can add if you're using this song in a performance setting, and I hope that those are helpful for you in your elementary music classroom or in your vocal studio, wherever you are singing and sharing Hanukkah with your students. Wherever that may be, I hope you have a great day making music and make music a great part of your day.